Hello there. Finish that. One problem. What's the problem? We're giving Lambert the railroad company for like no meat at all, and that's bad. Oh boy. No, it was here. Here we go. And do this. There we go. And now, if I go the Shroom Cave. And take a chug of the... This one? There we go. This looks like a dope place to smoke pots. I got a strange lamp. Yeah, no. There you go, now I have all the beans for you. Well, I'll be jiggered. I don't think it's seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought back all 3 jars. Ain't much reward with one other handshake, Hawk, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Yeah, no pressure. So, that's great. So now all I have to do is go to the next place. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm actually gonna finish up doing that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the railroad camp. Hey Smee. Hey boss, good news, we got the lumber shipment in the breadport and we're ready to go. You got the bridge built already? Yep, most of the passengers were so bored they chipped in to help. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we have to lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco and our work is done, both mine and yours. See you there boss. See ya. There we go. So I suppose now we can travel to Frisco, which I assume is the biggest city. There we go. Wow. There we go. What's wrong? Howdy, Susie. Howdy. Guess I just gotta use this checking this map once in a while. No ranch nearby? Not gonna know, but does it cost a stand? Okay, fine. What's going on, Smee? His fancy pants called himself the Emperor. He won't let us build the tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? I'm on it. An Emperor? Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Loathing. I'm in charge of the city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. An Emperor? Where's your crown then? As it happens, I lost my damn crown. Full thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. The turnip crown! The turnip crown that I got in the beginning of the game. There you go. Huh. Huh. Funny shape for a crown. Seems like real silver, though. It fits pretty nice, too. Alright, fine. You got yourself a deal. Welcome to Frisco. Great, thanks. Turn around for a second so I can use your back to sign this permit. And done. The movie theater up the street has a final cutscene. The final cutscene whenever you're ready. You mean final cutscene of the game? What can you tell about Frisco? Oh, it's a fine town. Filling in Samson Frisco found it way back when the mines first opened this way and everyone caught fever. Mining fever? Yeah, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was docked, you see. Ah, I gotcha. Bye-bye, barman. Oh! Ave Maria! The spittoon is here. Oh boy, another spittoon. Let's go. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game, and I'm not going to try and convince you to be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah! Such should feel the spittoon. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving it a greasy brass book with a great big hub. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? Hey, you know it, baby. You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss on the rim. Is the tongue involved? Well, I leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend. And if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. Yes, please. You fill up the beautiful brass bucket over and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations! Yeah! I did it! I am the most disgusting human being. Now let me wear that spittoon as a beautiful hat. That is beautiful. Let me wear my black caliber. Let me put on my filthy porcelain cow. Let me use my nasty ring. Let me put on my spit-soaked bands and my spit-soaked boots and my revolting brooch. Spit-soaked, nasty, filthy, black, befouled, revolting spittoon. I am the most disgusting human being and I will finish a game as this. I love it. The final cutscene. Looks like somebody on the train got a job as the projectionist. Would you like to watch the movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody has figured that they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. So this is the last cutscene. Not just yet. That sounds like I want to, you know, I want to see the final cutscene as a final, like a happy moment, you know, like this is the end of the game. If it is the end of the game, I don't know anymore. Hi. Well, howdy there. Welcome to Last Caster Stand. I'm Casterman Stan, and I make custard like only Casterman Stan can. Can you try some? Tell me about this place. Not much to tell. Just plain honest custard selling plain honest custard. But it's the last one. What? Like the last one before you get to Frisco, or the last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world, so far as I know. But I can't swear to that. Are you sure it's not the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was aced by wasps. Standing all. Oh my god, this looks like a YouTube video. Look at all this. Howdy, howdy, howdy! Wasker Shaft is the name, and come in this game. Are you here for a real tie-slapping good time? Alright, hit me. Okay, so a skeleton walks into a bar, and the bartender says, wait, it's a horse, not a skeleton, sorry. Anyway, after that the bartender asked the horse, hey, what's your face so long, buddy? Seriously? No, I do not want to hear any more of your comedy. What's news, Susie? I don't know any of the ranches out this way specifically, but if I had a guess, I'd say there's one that way. Sure. I'll visit the place. Olive Gardens. Olive Gardens Homestead. Howdy. Howdy, stranger. Name's Hawk. Howdy, Hawk. I'm Olive. Olive Garden. My name is Copyright. Nice guiding you got here, Olive. Well, thanks. Looks delicious. Oh, I don't grow them to eat, just grow them to grow them. In fact, if you got the know-how, you're welcome to harvest anything you like. Thanks. Sure thing, hon. I'm always happy to meet another cactus aficionado. Did you know there's more than 2,000 different breeds of cactus? All different shapes and sizes, and all different colors of flowers, too. I'll be. If you know what sorts of cactus to look for, they'll help you survive out in the desert for quite a while too. They collect and store a lot of drinkable water and several varieties of bare edible fruit. Fascinating. And that's even before we get into the medical uses. Did you know if you sterilize cactus spines over hot coals, you can use them for sutures? Although you have to be careful because there's a couple of breeds which whose spines are actually venomous. Well, I be darned. Did you know that Josh, saguaro cactuses? Oh, she's just telling me, Okay. Okay. Oh! She said she would marry a cactus! Cactus Bill! I found you someone! I have found the gal for you. Do you mean Hook? Sure do. She's a cactus-loving lady named Olive Garden, and she's a real peach. You give Cactus Bill directions to Olive's ranch and he hitches a ride out on the very next passing stagecoach. Godspeed, Cactus Bill. Ah, that's nice. I got someone late. Aw. Hi, Bill. I see you found the place. I found the love of my life, and it's all thanks to you, Hawk. Yes, thank you. It was love at first sight. We got married right away. But I'm just glad I've helped someone find happiness in this desolate wasteland. Good luck, both of you. So there should be 100 now. So I'll try to open the damn box. It's been a long time since I got the box, but I don't know. I'm just wondering because it seems like it's an important item. I have hankies, I have balloons, I have the miniature piano, the diary, Necromancer's journals, codes, recipes. It's not here. Perhaps here. There we go. This is the most elaborate object you've ever seen. The surface is covered with hundreds of tiny details. Latches, buttons, switches, moving panels, patches of strange material. You start trying things at random, hoping it'll open, but nothing seems to work. Buckle down and figure it out. After a few hours of false starts, you finally manage to make some headway. By holding it upside down near running water, then shaking it precisely 23 times, you manage to open a tiny compartment. Spinning the key while exposing it to a cool blast of air opens another. 2 down, hundreds to go. Weeks pass, then years. The cube becomes your obsession, your reason for being. It is a good life. Finally, at the age of 112, you manage to crack the last cipher and the box opens. Your heart swells. Some ancient and powerful soul being magic awakens and time begins to flow backwards. Slowly at first, then at breakneck speed. You see all the folly of mankind play out in reverse until suddenly you return to the instant you began to tinker with the box. Whoa. The box quivers and then crumbles into dust, leaving you only your memory intact. You gain 1000 experience! Holy shit, 1000! Yeah, I believe I have noticed. I've been to every place, every possible place. All that is left is the Necromancer's Tower and Frisco. So here we go. Into Necromancer's Tower. This is it. I know this is gonna be the end of the game, or, well, this or Frisco. Abracadabra. There's a click inside the door as it unlocks. Ooh. Fountain of blood. Nothing worry about that. Drink. How about I do not drink blood? That's a bit too, yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna beat these guys. Oh, fuck. They attacked me first. I am dead. Yep, I'm dead. Good game, you guys. Good fucking game. It's so much fun when you get to start the game and they beat you up. They beat you to death. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna fail against these guys. You single-handedly defeated all 8 of those skeletons. Hey! Sorry, I meant you single-handedly defeated all 9 of those skeletons. Hooray! Okay, I have a lot of experience. I almost have a 2000 for the final. Whoa, guys! Thump and smash. Hey there. Do you want to let me go past? Yeah. I didn't think so. Finish him. There we go, the two behemoths fell. Are those guys the last ones I have to deal with before? It seems like this will be the Necromancer. Oh! Are you the Necromancer? You approach the throne and the withered husks sting on it. Unbelievable. All that killing, all the horror, and this is what's behind it. He tries to speak to you, but all that comes out is dust. I guess I have to destroy him. You puff a breath at the Necromancer and he crumbles to powder. His crown hits the ground and shatters into 1,000 pieces. Well, so much for that, and good riddance. Okay. Really? That was it? I mean, I don't know what I expected. I mean, this is west of Loathing, so I guess I should have expected something like that, but that was so anticlimactic. So I suppose all that is left is to check the end cutscene. So, thank you everybody for watching this series with me. This has been an amazing journey. I've absolutely loved this game. I'm gonna have a quick review of this later, and I'm not gonna give it a full review just because this was kind of a short, funny game. So let's see about it. Sure, show me the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortune, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Oh, that's nice. With his wacky turnip crown, Emperor Norton served as example of profound and abiding weirdness to the citizenry of Frisco. It became a mecca for comedians and comedy writers and comedians who played musical instruments as part of comedy acts. Part of a comedy act. Ah. I bet this thing is gonna be full of references. Hey, there's my turnip hat. There we go. The idea of a city life didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved down the peninsula a ways and settled a cowspain farm, still fighting the good fight in her way. There you go. Okay, cowspain, I suppose. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop, specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Unfortunately, after some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all of the pies, she had to switch to a breads-only business model. That works for her. That's nice. Thanks to your assistance, Hobba Bob has got the photography bug. Or should we say the photography owl? Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from the inability to see pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. That's pretty, I suppose. Kurt left the fort and set up a shop in Frisco. His whole fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kurt's Fit is that you cannot stop talking about Kurt's Fit. Kurt still hurts. I still love the animation of this game. The musicians used sets to Dirtwords are from the band called Wasco and the Pufferfish. They had few hits and mostly faded into obscurity, though you'd occasionally hear of Wasco in a radio ad years later. There we go. Did I have all musicians for that? It seems like there's still room for one, so I suppose I missed one, but that doesn't matter. It was still, I did my best. You solved all of Brentwood's problems. With increasing morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade of the Buttery Biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab. Oh, the drunk horse of Brentwood. There we go. You're looking so much better, horse. I'm proud of you. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found that El-Vibrato weather machine you unearthed and formed a cult around it. Due to the increased rainfall, both Olive's garden and the marriage were extremely prolific. Oh, there we go. So, because I increased the rainfall, I suppose I helped them as well. Aww. Aww. Look at those human cactus hybrids. They must live in constant agony. Oh, the pain, oh, the humility of living alive and being bullied by your peers. Oh, the pain. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Good for you. Good for you, dude. I'm sorry I adopted you. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios of Fort Moriam. They still talk about you. Remember when that Hawk fella came through here? Yeah, he was like really good at this game. Do you have any more root beer? Aw. You poor nerds. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became a talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hooey! Aw. Oh, I forgot to buy the bean from him. I suppose I'll do it later. It doesn't really matter that much at this point. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis. Thanks to your efforts as commerce ambassador and all-around helpful stranger, the once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman and child in town knew your name. They even put a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at the Jewel. Aww, that's nice. What else happened? As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat-rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted adventure and excitement. You visited a staggering 74 places on your journey. You're just about as well-traveled as they come, and they come from all over. Ah, there we go. My hat, my owl hat. Some hats that I seem to have missed, but I might have sold them at some point. Gun save, some weird runes, the entire map. The year's worth of, yeast or whatever. Other crown. I didn't get all items, I might have sold some of them, like I said, but I don't really care. Because I got the spittoon hat, and that's what's important, don't you think? Oh my boys. In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal propel. They thundered east, forming a gigantic, single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Bobicus, the cow army thundered east towards Dirtwater. Oh no! Did I fail? The herd did some damage to Dirtwater, but the town managed to mount a pretty good defense, in part due to your fortifying assistance. The cow army seems to run out of steam after that. Maybe they went back to hell. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. Alright, because I logged Roberto. Oh my god. So Roberto was like an ancient god, if I understood correctly. There was a cult following him, so he was like a god who was going to destroy the world, maybe? Thank you for playing. And thank you everybody for watching. This has been West of Loathing, and wow, this has been easily my favorite game I've played in a long time. I absolutely love this minimalistic games. I love the combat system, even though it was kind of simplistic and, you know, this turn-based combat is kind of overused in some games, and it's very easy to... Well, it's not easy to make because... Okay, fine, let me reiterate this. Making a game with turn-based combat is very easy, but making a game with turn-based combat that feels fresh for the entire game, just like this one, is really not easy, and the way that Asymmetric managed to make this game feel so unique and so fun and so intriguing. Like everything about this game to me was great. The lore was interesting, the music was fitting, even though the music might have been a bit it started repeating itself a lot, but that's okay. The combat music, you could have had a few more tracks for the combats. But honestly, that's just nitpicking. When it comes to West of Loathing as a game, even though the end might have been a bit underwhelming, just because I know that this was this was a very jokey game, I think I'm happy with the way the game worked. The game did what it was supposed to do. The game did what like if I advertised this game as a humor game and it ended with you blowing an old man to dust, then what else would you want? What else could you want? So honestly, if I have to give a review to this game, I'm just gonna be honest, it's a 9 out of 10. It's an easy 9 out of 10 for this one. This was an incredibly funny game, and I really can't wait until Asymmetric either continues making these humorous games about Loathing, or maybe new games, maybe East of Loathing, who knows. Or actually, hopefully, they will know where to stop, because I feel like there's still a little that you can explore about the Kingdom of Loathing and the areas around this universe, but I feel like there's a place where you should stop. You shouldn't make this into a like 12-part series or something like that. Also, I'm very interested to see if Asymmetric will ever make any serious games, which that will be very interesting to see, because if they make this game this professionally, I have no doubt they'll manage to make serious games as well. So thank you everybody for watching this series. Definitely please buy this game and play it for yourself. As you know, I didn't show everything in my videos, I only showed some certain parts. So if you want to play this game yourself, please buy this game. Please support Asymmetric. Please support other indie game studios. They need help in this world. And as always, I will see you in the next one. See ya.